It's about 15 degrees outside, and I know some of y'all are like, that's perfect grilling weather. That's summertime. But not so much here on Delmarva. We're not really acclimated to that kind of weather. For us, that's cold. So we're gonna stay inside today, and I'm gonna do one of my favorite dishes when it comes to Asian cuisine. I'm gonna do shrimp fried rice. It's a nice quick dish. You can make it for lunch, dinner. You can make plenty of it to serve a lot of people, or you can do it so it'll last you throughout the week. Stay with me. First thing we want to do is get the rice cooked, and I'm using 2 bags of boil in a bag brown rice. You can use white rice, you can do the rice however you want to do it. It really doesn't matter. We just need some cooked rice. We're gonna go ahead and get our pan heated up, and we're gonna start with a little olive oil, a couple tablespoons. We'll get that on medium heat, because the first thing we're going to go in with is the eggs. So nice medium heat. If you're using a burner like mine, you're going to be about 5, 6. Over here, what I have is 1 bag of small shrimp. And I use the small shrimp, so that way I don't have to cut them up into pieces. I can just throw these guys right in. They're already peeled and deveined. I've got them in the pan. I'm warming them up, cooking them prior to putting them into the dish. The reason I'm doing that is so they take in the teriyaki sauce and they're ready to absorb all those flavors. If you put them in frozen, they're not going to be able to absorb all the flavors. It's probably a little more common to use white rice in a dish like this. If you haven't used brown rice when doing something like this, I encourage you to think about it. Brown rice is better for you. Brown rice is an easy way to include a healthier food. It has fiber in it. It's better for you, and it keeps your cholesterol down, and it helps control blood sugar levels. So I don't think you're sacrificing a whole lot as far as flavor. We've pulled our rice and we're just letting that sit on the side. First thing I want to do is I want to get my eggs in. And I'm going to use 3 eggs for this recipe, and it's probably a little more than most would use. And we're just going to kind of scramble those up a little bit. Don't need any salt in this dish because you have soy sauce that you're using. So usually when you're cooking eggs, you're probably going to use salt and pepper. Try to avoid that. When you see your eggs are just about where you want them, it's time to add the rice. And I cook the rice to about an al dente finish. I want it to have a little bit of structure because we're still cooking it some more here. Just give that a nice stir. Now we use olive oil to start the dish, but we are going to go with a 1/2 stick of butter for a little flavor and moisture. Let's go ahead and add the shrimp. All right, so we're going to start going in with some soy sauce now. And this is kind of to taste. You know what you like. You've probably all been to places where the soy sauce in your fried rice is not enough, or been to other places where it's too much. So I would say start with about what I did, maybe 1.5 tablespoons, and maybe taste it and go from there. And I'm using low sodium soy sauce. I'm gonna go in with some peas now. I'm gonna add a little minced onion. We're going to go in with a little teriyaki. You know, fried rice is one of those things you just don't want to finish it until you've tasted it and get it just right. Pretty good, but I think we need a little more soy and a little more teriyaki. And right at the end, I'm gonna add some bean sprouts, and they just give a nice texture. Nice crunch, nice texture. I just think it's a nice, unique touch. Do it right at the end. If you put them in too long, they'll get soggy. And that's really not what you're looking for. You're looking for that little bit of crunch when you bite into one. Let's go ahead and try this shrimp fried rice. I'm telling you, that's really good. And it's an easy dish. It's pretty quick and simple. You can make it as healthy or as fattening as you'd like. You can use white rice if you want, or you can use the brown rice and get some of the health benefits. No matter whether you want shrimp fried rice, chicken fried rice, beef fried rice, you know, there's all kinds of different variations of the ingredients. The bottom line is, you know, use your creativity on it. It makes a lot, so you have a lot of servings of it. And I think the big secret here is the sprouts, the bean sprouts. And I really suggest that you look for that in your grocery store and give this recipe a shot with those sprouts and use your twist on the ingredients. Let me know how it turns out for you. If you have an ingredient that I didn't use that you think I should use, leave that in the comments and I'll be glad to give it a shot, because this is good stuff and I'll definitely be cooking this again real soon. I really appreciate you sticking around to watch the whole video. Check out these other videos over here. You may very well be interested in those also. The inspiration behind the videos is your feedback. And the best way to give me your feedback is to hit the like button down below. Most importantly, hit the subscribe button down below. And you can also leave comments. I can't wait to see you next time.